What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, and it is time for the monthly read for April, a monthly forecast, where I'm just going to check the energy, look into the tarot cards, also look at a little bit of the astrology. But first, let's do the numerology. It is a universal month one, and a month one is about new beginnings. A lot of us will be starting something new. A lot of us will be having a new beginning in some aspect of our lives. Plus, we start the month off April 1st, April Fools, but you don't play the fool because trust me, this is great energy. We start April 1st with a new moon in Aries. So everything is pushing toward a new beginning. You'll be feeling a little bit more energetic. You'll be feeling more, I want to do something. You'll be feeling more motivated. And everybody's going to be like, I want to put my energy out there first. So Aries can be a very competitive energy. So just know everybody's feeling it. Everybody's feeling awake. Everybody's feeling like springtime. So it's like our astrology new year. Okay. So you want to make your intentions or your resolutions on how you want this next 12 phases of the zodiac to go for you. Okay. So if it's a new job you want, go after it. If it's a new relationship you want, go after it. If it's a new level to your relationship that you presently have, push for it. Okay, so take things to the next level. If you're not starting a new beginning and you're still working on the same thing, you just want to start a new phase of what you're doing. Okay, so we have the new moon. Just looking at the dates right now. Today, let's see. Then Pisces, or no, yeah, Venus will be moving into Pisces. So that's going to be a strong dreamy energy. So Venus and Pisces is kind of like the Disney romance. So excuse me, I have a little gas. So just kind of know Venus and Pisces can make people very dreamy and just like, oh, hopeless romantics. That'll be a great energy though if you are looking for love, or if you're presently in love. Now I got the hiccups. Wow. We have a full moon on the 16th, so relationships will fall into play kind of mid-month because the full moon will be in Libra, and Libra is about balance in relationships. So while the energy of Aries is all about me, Libra is saying us, us, us. So the full moon will be putting a spotlight on all our relationships and how we deal with them, whether they're romantic or your family relationships or your friendships. Pluto is going retrograde at the end of the month, and that's in Capricorn. So Pluto's been doing a lot of stuff on how we see things on the business level. It's been kind of destroying our structures of government and society and what we hold as society. A lot of stuff has been changing. So Pluto's been making a lot of changes in Capricorn, and now it's going to go retrograde because Pluto is about power, death, and rebirth. So at the end of the month, I think we'll stop seeing so many changes in regards to the system, but Pluto is a very slow planet. So this is a long time coming. Remember, I made a video about the United States and our Pluto return. It's not something that happens in one event. It's something that happens over time. So we're just at the beginning of seeing what Pluto is about to do. What else is going on that I can see? Oh, Jupiter is conjuncting Neptune. Jupiter and Neptune are in their home sign of Pisces, with Jupiter and Neptune conjuncting on April the 12th. I think there's going to be a strong power of, on a good end, this is great if you have any kind of psychic or intuition or any type of powers or anything like that. He said powers. Are you a mutant? But anything intuitive, because Neptune is the intuition, the subconscious, are just knowing things. That's going to increase with Jupiter and Neptune conjunct. Also, though, on the bad end, Jupiter conjunct Neptune can really make delusions really make it really hard to see things clearly. So don't trust your physical eyes. You want to trust, if you're a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you're used to knowing things without actually seeing it. That's going to increase. Now, if you're the type of person who's more practical and you have to see something to believe it, Jupiter conjunct Neptune will be a little bit uncomfortable for some of you guys, and that's on April 12th, because it's just confusing. It's like, okay, I don't get it. It's like the fog. You're trying to walk in a fog or trying to hear underwater. But if you're used to that energy, you kind of already know. Yeah. So it depends on what type of person you are. All right. All right. So I'm going to pull, just kind of let the universe kind of guide me. I have a lot of decks here. Thank you, angel, spirit guides, ancestors, creator of all things. Please protect my energy and give me a monthly read for all zodiac signs. We're going to start with Aries. What I'm going to do is pull a main card for everybody, of course, the general energy, and then pull some other cards. Let's see. The main energy for this month. Let's see the main energy for this month. Whoop! What we got here? 9 of Swords. Some of y'all might be worrying about some things. Also, this is talking about things that might be keeping you up at night. Stress with that 9 of Swords. So there may be some things that you're worried about overall, or things that may be holding you up or keeping you anxious at night. Remember, Aries is a very powerful energy, and sometimes with that 9 of Swords and the Aries energy, it's just so much energy. You're just like, oh my God, I can't sleep at night. Aries energy can do that to you. Some of y'all might be having some restless nights. But the Fool card at the bottom of the deck says there's a new beginning. Once again, I've been telling you guys, new beginning, new start, starting something new. All right. So don't stress out and don't keep yourself up all night worrying about things or how things are going to turn out, because a new beginning is happening with that Fool card at the bottom of the deck and that 9 of Swords. So let's pull energy for Aries. Aries for the month of April. Aries for the month of April. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your rising sign, that's even better. Okay, Aries. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. You may be having some problems in love with the Knight of Cups reversed. Either you are pulling yourself away from somebody or someone's pulling away from you. And this could be starting you some stress here when someone's not quite connecting with you on an emotional level. So that could cause a little stress, but just know that the Fool card says there's a new beginning. And of course, if you want something with your relationship, you're just going to have to go out there and say, hey, look, what's going on? The Adventurer pops off for you. So this is also saying, hey, you need to get out of your comfort zone, Aries. If you're stressed about a connection with someone else and they seem to be kind of falling away or not really paying you attention, or for some of you, I kind of feel, Aries, this could be your energy too, where you are pulling away from other people to start a new adventure, to start something new, because it's just like, okay, you're not going to stress me out. You're not going to sit here and stress me out all day about an issue. I'm just going to go and have my own adventure and do my own thing. So I kind of feel like, Aries, you're kind of doing your thing. You're like, not worried about this. I'm not going to sit here and stress. You know, it's my birthday season. I'm going to do what I want. The angel guiding you is leadership. Look at their Aries. Take the lead. You know how to do that. Take the lead if you want to do something. If you feel like I'm bored or something's stressing my mind. Maybe some of you are just stressed about life, period, with that 9 of Swords there. Whatever's stressing you out, take a vacation. Get away from it. Start something new. All right. So that's Aries reading. Take leadership. Get out of your comfort zone and take an adventure somewhere. We're going to put those cards right there. That's for Aries. All right. So let's pull one for Taurus. Actually, I'm going to put that right there so I don't lose it. Let's put the Fool card right here, so you guys can see that. Okay. And I will put this one right here. That's that 9 of Swords, so you guys can see that. Okay. So Aries message is leadership. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's always good to know your rising sign, because that makes you a little bit different from your other sun signs. That's your personal kind of message. And check your sun sign out too. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, you might be having a stumbling block this month. Walk carefully, slow down, okay? The 2 of Pentacles talks about an imbalance happening that could be stressing you out, okay? So if there's something that trips you up, or if there's a person or something unexpected with that Tower card, just know it's supposed to happen because the Moon card, not the Moon card, the Fool card is saying there's a new beginning about to happen. So Taurus, I do feel like you may have something that trips you up this month, and you're like, I did not expect that. So this could be anything, especially with the Tower card. It could be someone leaving your life, having to move suddenly, having to change jobs suddenly. There's a lot of Uranus is in your sign, so just expect the unexpected. Whatever changes this month, just kind of go with the flow. Just know it's supposed to happen, and it's going to get you to this new beginning here. So don't freak out when it happens. I'm just saying, if you need some guidance, I'll be here for you. Let's pull an angel. Well, no, I'm gonna pull these oracles right here. So you got the Two of Pentacles reverse. That's something that's tripping you up, something that falls out of balance unexpectedly. That Tower. What is the message for you? Yeah, dead. Something needs to die in your life. I'm kind of feeling something needs to end in your life. When I get the Dead card, this is talks about the ancestors are guiding you as well, but something really needs to end in your life, and let it end. When it does, just let it go and then start a new beginning. Okay. What is the angel message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Ah, brilliant idea. This is Archangel Uriel. This is a shock to your system. Okay. Archangel Uriel is actually trying to keep you on path with something that if this didn't happen, if this event didn't happen, you would be like doing the same old, same old. So the universe is pushing you to move toward a new thing that you're supposed to be doing, Taurus. Because we know you, Taurus, when you get comfortable with something, you're like, okay, this is it. I'm fine. So the universe is about to shake something up to make you move so that you actually do something. So when something does change this month, and it will, just go with the flow and look for that new beginning versus trying to fight to keep something going that's not working anymore. All right, so let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So let it go, Taurus. Let it go. Let it go. Whatever's not working anymore. All right. And don't let it stress you out. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, I feel like that one to jump. One more time. Yeah, this one right here. The Devil card. Why does this Devil card keep popping up for Gemini? Devil card means that there could be some toxic behavior happening. This could be addictions. This could be addiction to people. Just something that you feel bound to is causing you problems. The Devil card is here to show you the problems so that you have to deal with them. So if it's an addiction, like a chemical addiction, drugs, alcohol, stuff like that, you may be having problems with that. Also, it could be a person. It could be someone that you just have a sexual relationship with and it's not going any further than that. At the bottom of the deck, King of Swords pops up, which is telling me that you need to take more leadership in trying to deal with whatever issue you're dealing with this month. It could be anything really with the Devil card. It's just something that's holding you back or holding you, keeping you trapped. So look at what behaviors or things that are in your life that are holding you back right now, that are keeping you from getting to those goals that you truly want. Okay, just keep that in mind. This month, it's not an easy month with the Devil card. It just means like you have some barriers. But with that, that's also Saturn energy. So those things that are causing conflict are there to make you better, basically. Let's pull an oracle for you. You're protected. So no matter what happens, you have a protection energy around you. The universe is giving you basically saying, okay, there's a lot of problems but no matter what happens, you still have the spirit of protection around you. Also, this is also to put your guards up a little bit, just a little bit. Put your guards up a little bit, protect your energy. Ask the ancestors to protect your energy every day, because I feel like it's going to be a challenging month for you. And especially with the King of Swords, you need to go ahead and take leadership. That's a communicative card. So it means Just talk, communicate, especially if it's a problem with you and other people. You want to communicate those problems. You want to say, hey, look, I'm not going to let this go any further than it needs to. Let's have a conversation. Okay. Well, and if you're a person in leadership, you want to definitely pull things to the side and have conversations with other people. If it's dealing with relationships and the relationship is not going the way you want, talk about it. And if need be, cut it off. I really feel like you may be feeling this really close to the full moon, like mid-month, because the full moon is in Libra. Or you could be dealing with the Libra. I'm kind of sensing that too for some of you. Angel message for you. This is chakra clearing. So if you feel like if it's something personally that's happening to you, if it's something that you're dealing with, it could be check to see where you're feeling pain at in your body for some of you. The chakra clearing always talks about checking your body in the spiritual parts of your body. And are you feeling pain in your throat? If you're feeling pain in your throat, Gemini, this is your throat chakra. That means like you're not speaking up enough. Okay. If you're having headaches, this is, your crown chakra and your third eye chakra, where maybe you're not being spiritual enough. You need to open that area up. If you're feeling lower pains in here in this area, maybe it's a creative block, because this is where the creative chakra is. So keep that in mind about clearing your chakras, and do some studies about clearing your chakra, so that you can get the energy flow back to where it needs to go, up and down, up and down. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. And guys, if you want a personal reading, you can always book it at MontreBible.com. For those who are seeking a little bit more, wanting something to see more and more personal to your situation, if you have more specific questions, and you can always get a personal video at Wizio.com. Montre Bible, I have a profile there. And back to the monthlies. Little break. This is for Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. Month of April. Ooh, star card. There's new hope. I feel like there's some good energy happening with you. You've been through some destructive energy already, Cancer, and you may be stressing like, is this gonna get better? Is my situation going to get better? I feel like yes, with the star card there is some balance that is happening. You've been probably gone through the worst already, and so a new balance is about to start. The Queen of Wands says there's a very strong attractive energy. There's a lot of energy coming towards you. Also, you could be dealing with a person like this, someone who's beautiful, very sexy, that may be assisting you or balancing out your energy. One of the two. Don't worry so much about this new beginning happening. It's happening with the Fool card there, and it's going to bring you some balance and new hope. Let's see here. The Oracle for Cancers, sun, moon, and rising. The Protester, they're saying that you're going to need to speak up a little bit more, kind of like Geminis. You need to speak up a little bit more about any situation that's bothering you, and don't hold it in. Don't hold this in. Okay. Sometimes, Cancer, you may want to say, do I need to confront this? Yeah. There's something you need to confront, and you need to speak up about it. If there's something that's bothering you, talk about it. Okay. The Protester card. This is how you're going to bring balance into your life, and people will be attracted to you simply because you said something. All right. Angel message for Cancer. Okay. And also be patient. This is talks about there is something growing in your life. Archangel Jophiel. This talks about enjoying being beautiful, enjoying the beautiful things in life, and being patient, because whatever you planted is already growing. Something is happening in your life, and even though you don't see it, it's happening. Something is happening in your life. So be patient. That growth is happening. That's why I kind of feel like with that Nine of Swords, you're worried that if your efforts that you've been putting into something are actually paying off. Is this time that I'm putting into this person paying off? Is this time that I've been putting into this job or this project working out? It is. Okay, that's the message for you. So just be patient. Let's move on to the Leos. for April. Gonna reshuffle again, just a little bit. And you guys should join me every Sunday. I do live readings for the week. Those are really cool. If you're a member of my channel, I do daily cards. And join me on Instagram and Twitter, where I do daily cards as well. Looking good, Leo. Your work life is good. Three of Pentacles. Things are going pretty smooth with you. Also, I feel like a team effort is happening here. You're starting some new project, or you're just working well. You're making money. Six of Cups, you're feeling happy. You could be dealing with some friends, something in the past coming up that could be kind of stressful. The past coming up, but I feel like there's overall happiness here. You just might be stressed. Work-life balance here, I'm kind of sensing, because Six of Cups talks about just enjoying life and being happy and nostalgic and doing things that you used to do. Three of Pentacles talks about work. But I feel like there's still this stress of like, okay, you know, maybe I'm working a lot. I don't really feel too much. Maybe I just feel like work-life balance. That's what these cards are kind of telling me. Is just make sure you're balancing out all the energy to have fun and also work. Okay. And some of you might be having too much fun, but just remember, I feel like this is a work week for you. A work month. You're working pretty hard and you're starting new beginnings and still enjoying life at the same time. Okay, let's pull. Whoop. All right, I'm gonna just pull that because it jumped. You're also manifesting things with the Contemplator card there. I think with that balance, things that you've been trying to manifest in your life that you're trying to do are coming to fruition. Looking pretty good for you, Leo. Like I said, just feel like you're working well with others. You're having a good time. You're enjoying yourself. But sometimes, like I said, you be careful about doing too much and making sure you do stay in balance. Which basically balance, divine order. Everything is working out for you right now. And like I said, I feel like you are getting the balance that you've been working on. Just make sure that you consciously balance out work life and don't overdo it, because that Nine of Swords is still there saying that, yeah, you could be having a hard time sleeping. Maybe it's because there's so much energy going on. Making sure nobody's messaging me here. All right. Okay. So let's move on to Virgo. This reading is for Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Message for Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgos. And one more time. All right, here we go. Four of Wands. Four of Wands reverse. Virgo, there is a chance that this is something that's making you a little upset, unhappy. Okay, and this could be in regards to relationships. Four of Wands is usually your stability. The people that bring stability to your life. There could be a slight unhappiness or some relationship problems that is bringing something not having peace of mind. Ten of Swords. What needs to end? You need to let go of something that's making you unhappy. And if you do that, you will have a new beginning. So ask yourself, what is it that I need to let go? Ten of Swords. What do I need to put to rest? This is like, we've been talking about this a lot. And the swords is things that have just been bothering you, things that have been worrying you. And of all the signs, I think, Virgo, you tend to worry the most. So if you feel like, okay, I'm not feeling comfortable about a certain situation, go ahead and have those conversations, Ten of Swords, and then close it. Get some closure, okay? Because if you're not, you're just adding to the problem. So make sure you're having those conversations of what's upsetting you or what's not right. And you'll know because you'll be stressed out. The Nine of Swords, you'll be stressed out. And so if you feel like you're sitting there thinking about the same thing, you need to have those conversations with another person. I kind of feel like that because Four of Wands, it's two twos, you know, it's about stability. And sometimes it's the marriage card. If you're in a relationship, it's a marriage card. Yeah, have those conversations and then close it out. Yeah, this is going to be an emotional time for you. Something emotional that you're dealing with. And this could be with the moon card there. This is hidden stuff. This is things that, you're dealing with by yourself at night. And you're thinking about, like, oh my gosh, like, what is the deal? Also, something during the full moon can come up to play as well. So, like I said, I'm really thinking it's relationship things, but whatever you need to do, get closure with it and then close it out. Like, don't even talk about it or worry about it anymore so you can have that new beginning with the Fool card, okay? And what is the angel for you? For Virgo. This is all a spiritual lesson here. Spiritual. Archangel Raziel. Raziel says, I'm bringing esoteric information, symbols to help you understand your spiritual truths. This is saying, once again, seeing things in a different way. There's a spiritual lesson here. This is also getting deeply spiritual this month. And if you understand the spiritual patterns of things, you understand that, okay, there's a purpose for me to be going through this. This is not just some random thing. This is actually some kind of cycle. And when you realize that life is about cycles, especially like the moon, like, the moon gets full, then it goes wanes and stuff like that. These are cycles that we go through. So if you understand the spiritual truths and the cycles that people go through, you'll be a happier person. All right. So this is about getting closure for you, Virgo, this month. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. Sun, moon, and rising. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one. Three of Swords. There could be too many people involved into a situation. Three of Swords. This is also past grief. This is also people who are around you feeling grief. So Three of Swords could be one of the two. It's either someone is feeling upset about something that happened that maybe you initiated. Three of Swords reverse. This is also past issues that made you upset that are coming into play. The Seven of Cups talks about, remember I was talking about Jupiter and Neptune being conjunct this month. The Seven of Cups talks about fantasies and fantasizing. Relationships are a part of that. The full moon is going to be in your sign. So there could be some past issues that pop up that cause you a little grief with the Seven of Cups there. And also this could be like maybe fantasizing about things or being stuck in your head, dreaming about things, nightmares that are keeping you up, that are bothering you, that are disturbing your peace. But it's in your head. It's also an emotional game that is happening, that's taking place right now. These are things you're going to have to deal with. It seems like a lot of the stuff you're dealing with is in your own self, and you're going to have to face it. You're going to have to face it especially with the full moon in your sign. You're going to have to face it. And the opposer pops up. Yeah, you're going to have some challenges that are dealing with your relationships and yourself and how other people feel about you. And this is something that you have to go through. It's one of the challenges this month, Libra. If you can get through this lesson, you're going to have that new beginning, that Fool card, and start off something new and fresh. But there's a challenge right before you get to the finish line. So Libra, just know that everything ain't easy. Okay. There's some stuff that you just haven't dealt with that is probably taking you off balance. And the opposer card means the devil, basically. It's just saying there's going to be some challenges dealing with other people, because Three Swords is three different folks here. It's other people involved that are upset, and you're kind of in the middle trying to bring that balance in. It could be friends, family, lovers, anything really. Just know it's supposed to happen to make you stronger so you can have this new beginning, the Fool card, okay? And the angel message for you. Comfort. Archangel Azrael, I'm helping you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Maybe you're having some emotional issues, some past heartbreak that you're dealing with. This angel is helping you. Azrael is helping you to heal your heart. Azrael is also kind of like a death card too, because he deals with death. It could be somebody that died in the past, that you're thinking about, that maybe you're mourning. Just take that time. Take the time that you need to bring yourself balance. If you've lost a loved one and you're thinking about it, or you lose someone this month, or if it's a breakup That's also kind of like death as well. And you're just still thinking about it, or someone leaves you. Just know that whatever you lose, if it's a person, or you're still thinking about a past loss, the angels are there to comfort you during this time of loss, and there's a new beginning trying to happen in your life. So it doesn't have to be physical death, but it can be, because sometimes we're still dealing with past death. But it also can be an end of a relationship of some sort that causes a lot of grief, or thinking about a past breakup. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. Here's my deck up here. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you want to jump? 9 of Cups reversed. There's a chance that you don't feel happy about something that you didn't receive. The 9 of Cups talks about, my wish has not been fulfilled yet. There's 2 people involved. Also, this could be just maybe you're dealing with a person and you want them to respond a certain way to you emotionally, and you're not getting what you want. The Ace of Pentacles reversed talks about a lost opportunity, loss in general, or a missed opportunity. So maybe you're not getting what you want from a particular person. With the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like there's just something you just don't feel satisfied. You just don't feel satisfied right now, Scorpio, with a particular relationship. There's a new beginning trying to happen. Okay, so don't worry too much. Don't stress too much about another individual if you're not getting, what's the word, the reciprocation that you feel like you deserve. Remember, there's a lot of energy in the water energy. And what was my message to the water signs is that just trust your intuition on stuff. If you feel like, like I'm trying to reach this person and they're not, giving me what I want. Let's get the message for Scorpio. And this could be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be just anybody where you're trying to get through to them. And yeah, it's like, I just feel frustrated, The Master card says you're going to have to get real spiritual, Scorpio. You will be vindicated, but it's going to take a strong spiritual energy. The Master card, the Master Oracle is Christ consciousness. It's about death and resurrection, but this is the resurrection. So you're about to go and be resurrected spiritually, but you have to really rely on your love for everyone, your love for whatever you want to do. Then if this is a situation and not a person, it could just be saying, hey, you know what, I'm manifesting something new in my life and I'm still not getting what I want. But there's a new beginning trying to happen in your life. You just have to really, really trust your intuition and get real spiritual with this, because trying to force things into being on a physical level ain't gonna work. Okay, so Scorpio, my suggestion is just get really, really spiritual, meditate, bring your intuitive powers that you have into play. Yep, you know what to do, you know the solution. Okay, you need to go forward. Uriel's always talked about trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Yep, this is about not wasting time. You've got enough wisdom. It's lighting up the situation, trying to show you this is what you need to work on. And it's going to be different for different Scorpios. So whatever you need to work on, you already know what to do. This is just confirmation, especially if you're not getting the return on your investment that you feel like you think you deserve. All right, so we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Get a little bit of coffee there. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Almost through, guys. Got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April. You get the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is Sagittarius. You have a lot of fantasies right now. You have a lot of desires. This could be a lot of options too. Okay, and this could stress you out. Like, who do I choose? If it's people, you're dating a lot of folks, and you're like, I don't know who to choose. If it's a dream that you have, you've been having dreams, and you're like, oh, I want this to happen in my life. I don't know when is it going to happen. Okay, this is just having a lot of options. Okay, but having a lot of options can also be problematic. The Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, so you may have options, and you're trying to figure out. I feel like you may be losing something because you have so many options. There may be a feeling of loss, like, okay, because the Five of Cups is there. This is like, I'm sad because I lost something. But I kind of feel like you look at your other options. If you lose something this month, Sagittarius, you have a world of options. If you lose a job, this means don't sit a lot of time crying about what you lost this month. Look at what else is there. Okay, so if this is losing a friend, losing a job, losing a lover, baby, you got so many options, it's ridiculous. So don't sit there. Also, this could be someone sad because they lost you, because of Five of Cups. So someone may be feeling like they lost you, and they could be stressing out about you, but also just saying, hey, Sagittarius, you got so many options, you're about to start a new beginning. So whether you're feeling lost or someone's feeling like they're losing you, it's because you have so many options. So try to focus on what you want so you can have a new beginning. What is it that you want, Sagittarius? Who do you want? What do you exactly want to do? Okay, and the Oracle for you. Oh, yes, a fortunate card. You know what? Jupiter rules your sign, and Jupiter is conjuncting Pisces. It's almost like you are manifesting whatever you want to do right now. Okay, you have the fortunate card, you have the Seven of Cups. It's saying, okay, move forward with what you desire. Start manifesting those dreams into reality because you got the power to do it. Yeah, it might be stressful trying to decide. And also maybe when you decide, yeah, you're going to lose something, because when you decide to go down a certain path, you can't have it all. You got to make a choice. So I feel like with you, Sagittarius, you're making a choice this month, and someone's going to feel sad, or someone will feel sad that they lost you, or you'll be sad that you had to give up another choice. You had to give up one of your options, but don't worry about it. Whatever you pick is great. Go for it. Having options can be stressful or good or bad because you got to make a choice. Someone's going to get hurt. I'm thinking like The Bachelor. You ever watch that show? And they're like, I'm in love with both of these people. And then at some point on the show, you got to break up with one of them and to declare your love to this other one. So it's kind of like that. It's like, yeah, you got to spread your wings. This is about freedom and doing what you want to do. Archangel Ariel, don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. I see wings on both of these cards. It's talking about fly, having freedom, doing what you want to do, and doing what's best for you, Sagittarius. So focus on what your goals are. Boom, you'll get that new beginning. There's a bittersweetness to getting your desire. That's all I can see right now. It's just a bittersweetness because I think somebody's gonna be more upset of losing you. Sometimes we start a new job because it's the best, but you lose your coworkers from your previous job. You're like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but gotta go. Gotta make some more money. All right, let's move on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is the message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oop, here we go. Queen of Cups, dealing with your emotions, feeling loved, receiving love. Strong Pisces energy here. This is sometimes Capricorn, you may be keeping your feelings to yourself, but this is also feeling love and feeling secure in your love. Okay, receiving love, being spiritually balanced, dealing with your spirituality, dealing with your spiritual side of yourself as well. With that Nine of Swords there and that Queen of Cups, there could be some things that you are worried about, things that are stressing you out. With that Queen of Cups there, it's saying just find that balance with your outside world and your spiritual world. Bring those two energies together. Queen of Cups is a very spiritual person. She deals with a lot of stuff on her own, but she receives love and she's got this motherly energy. Some of you may be dealing with your mother. Okay, with that Queen of Cups there and the Nine of Swords. Some of you may be dealing with your mother. Let's see. It's also being not only spiritual, but being honest about your feelings. Okay, message. The Queen of Cups and the Saint card. This is a very strong marriage energy here, the Saint card. This is also saying if you need help, if you need assistance with something, this is to seek guidance from a third party, which is like therapy, counseling, a preacher, a pastor, your mother. um, for some of you, though, it could be dealing with a marriage issue, someone that you're married to. This is also, this could easily just saying you're dealing with a lot of emotional energy. This is saying go deeper, go more spiritual. I would say talk to a spiritual advisor like myself, or if you have like a pastor or a preacher or a shaman or something like that that you talk to that person about what's going on inside. If you're worried about something, so you can have a new beginning. You don't have to deal with everything yourself, Capricorn. This is not a time to be like, just handle it on my own. I would say get some help, talk to somebody if you're having some emotional issues. I don't seem like there's strong emotional issues. I just see something that may be keeping you up and you're like, I don't know, I'll just deal with it. I'm strong. The Saint card says talk to somebody about it. For others, like I said, this could be dealing with marriage or stressed about marriage, but there's a new beginning trying to happen with you guys. Okay, let's move on to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Okay, Ace of Wands. I was like, what card is that? Ace of Wands. I try not to just like, when they jump, I'm like, okay. Ace of Wands, Aquarius, is a shock to your system, a new beginning. Not only with something that you want to do. This is passion. This is sex. This is aggression. There's a new fire about to come into your life. If you've been worried about things not quite happening as you want, it's saying things are about to speed up for you really quick. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck tells me have some fun, socialize a little bit. Especially if you feel like nothing's happening. There's some new energy trying to pop off in your life with this Ace of Wands. I want you to focus on that. Don't even worry about that Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, yes, there's some things that you may be worried about, but to balance that energy out, which I don't think you really have to force. I think something new is about to pop off in your life anyways. You're ruled by Uranus. Uranus is always about surprise. I feel like you're about to be surprised this month about something, and it's going to bring you a new beginning. Let's get an oracle for you. But socialize. That Three of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. That means to have fun. There could be also a surprise that you have in regards to your friendship circle. Maybe the giver. You may be asked to give some energy to one of your social friends, and this is going to help. I feel like it may be a friend that you may be having an issue with. It may be them that having a problem. You may be surprised that a friend becomes a little bit something more. But also this is saying just give of your love, give your giving energy. You're a giver anyways, pouring into people's lives. I think you'll see something new that's going to pop off regarding friends. What is a message for you? Angels. Overcoming difficulties. Yep. Whatever happens this month regarding your friendship circle, everything is going to be fine. The worst is now behind you, and you are in any surmounting or previous challenges you are overcoming, basically. So I feel like if you just give of yourself, give your time, give your love, your energy, things will work themselves out. But I really feel like it's something dealing with your friends, because the Three of Cups was at the bottom of the deck and the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's kind of like surprise, but something may be changing with one of your friendship circles. And you have a few. This is not the time to like, I'm gonna cut this person off. No. Be the better person. Pisces, let's get an energy for you. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pisces. Card for you is Ace of Pentacles. Oop, we're seeing new opportunities, money. There could be some money opportunities coming in. And the Ten of Wands is stress. With much, what is it? Too much is given, much is required. That's the energy I get with this. Ace of Pentacles talks about you might be stressed about a certain situation in your life. How are you going to pay this? How are you going to pay that? What are you going to do? The Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands talks about stress. You're strong enough to deal with this. The Nine of Swords talks about worried about something. Don't worry about it. Ace of Pentacles coming in strong. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. This could be a new job, just a more stable, more stability. Something's popping off that's coming in this month for you, Pisces. You got Jupiter and Neptune protecting your energy. Something new is coming in and it's going to stabilize you. So if it's a relationship, it's a stable relationship. It's money, it's new opportunity, a new job, something new that you didn't have before, and it's bringing stability in your life. Just receive it. Okay, look at there. Balancing out that energy there. The balancer pops off. This is night and day, okay? So this could be an opposite energy coming into your life. This could be someone who's totally different from you, but it's balancing out that energy here. Something is coming into your life. Feel it once again. I feel like something's happening during the full moon, because the Libra is about balance, and the universe is trying to balance out wherever you're feeling lack at this point. But it's also to bring stability in your life. If you've been feeling unstable, whether it's emotionally or financially, the energy is shifting. So Pisces, you'll feel better. So don't even stress about the Nine of Swords, because you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. That new beginning is happening, especially for you. And yep, you get all is well. Archangel Jeremiah, who's popping up a couple of times. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you'll soon understand. All is well. That's the card I like to see right there. So Pisces, keep doing what you're doing. I know life gets hectic sometimes, and you feel like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna get through this month? A new opportunity's coming. Look for it, receive it, accept it, and I think it's gonna be a great month. Everybody's got a few challenges this month they got to deal with. With that Nine of Swords there, I'm saying it's all in your head, really, because the universe is doing something that you can't see this month, and this new beginning is happening. It's Aries season, so the new beginning is happening. Then we move into Taurus, and with Taurus, I think when the sun moves into Taurus, that's when we have all that surprise, all that Uranus energy, because Uranus is in Taurus. So I think that's what I'm seeing with a lot of these cards, is that we have a few surprises as we get closer to the end of the month. So I'm going to pull an oracle for the collective from the moon. One card. Woo, Lord, these cards are everywhere. One card for everyone. And then Godspeed with all of you. I see people messaging me here. All right, month card. Ooh, quarter moon, your commitment. The message is here is your commitment is being tested. So this could be commitment and your relationships is being tested. Your commitment to your job is being tested. Your commitment to yourself and maybe what some of your goals, they're being tested right now. A couple of you guys had the Devil card. So a lot of you will be tested on what you truly want, what you truly desire. And it's good to desire things, but are you willing to stay committed to that goal? So a few tests this month. We like tests because they make us stronger, and they test whether we learned anything from the past. Okay, as we start this new phase of energy, did you learn anything? Are you learning anything? Do you truly want what you think you want? Okay. And the ancestor message and guides for everyone. Moon phases. Take note of intuitive messages. The moon is very powerful this month for some reason. I think not only are we starting this month off with a new moon and a new beginning, but the moon phases, pay attention to the moon phases. The moon is doing a few things this month. The full moon in Libra is going to be very powerful as well for everyone. So just stay cognitive of those moon phases and how they're affecting not only yourself, but everyone else around you, because, you can't control everybody. You can only control how you respond to everyone else. So stay on top of the moon what sign the moon is in and what is it doing, because it's going to be waxing, which means it's going to be gaining energy. So things will be speeding up for many people. That is the message I can give you. I usually keep you guys track on that. So if you follow me, if you're subscribed, I'll keep you track on the moon phases and the numerology as well. If you need a personal reading or you need personal guidance, I'm here for you. Website, montrebible.com. You can always book a reading. We'll look into your situation and I'll keep you guys on point. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great month. And like I said, remember, it's going to be a challenging month for everyone. So you're not alone in this. But the good thing is that Fool card right there, that Fool card is saying a new beginning is trying to happen. So let's embrace that new beginning and make your reality happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will? I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.